What's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you already know we're diving into some major news that's shaking up the MVP race in the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is on a mission, dominating the league and making a strong case for MVP. But things just took a dramatic turn. A'ja Wilson, a leading contender, has been hit with a devastating injury that could end her MVP dreams this season. First, let's talk Caitlin Clark. This rookie phenom has been lighting up the league with her jaw-dropping performances. Night after night, she's been putting up insane numbers, leading her team with a combination of scoring, playmaking, and that fierce competitive drive we all love. Just in her latest game, Clark dropped 26 points and handed out 12 assists in an overtime thriller, helping the Indiana Fever secure another clutch win. She's not just in the Rookie of the Year conversation anymore. She's eyeing the MVP trophy, and she's making a serious case for it. Clark's playmaking is on another level. She leads the league in assists, and her deep threes and court vision are reminiscent of a seasoned vet, not a rookie. We're seeing passes that would make even LeBron proud. Full court bombs, laser bounce passes, you name it, she's doing it. Clark is truly a generational talent and is already proving to be one of the most impactful players in the league. A'ja Wilson's injury impact. But while Clark is rising, A'ja Wilson's MVP run has hit a major roadblock. Wilson has been a powerhouse all season long, putting up MVP-caliber numbers and leading the Las Vegas Aces with her scoring and rebounding. She was seen as the clear frontrunner for MVP until now. A recent ankle injury against the New York Liberty has put her season in jeopardy. And with the playoffs approaching, this couldn't have come at a worse time. Wilson's absence will be deeply felt by the Aces, who are in the thick of the playoff race. While they have a strong supporting cast, losing their star player, even for a few games, could shift the balance of power in the league and possibly take her out of the MVP conversation altogether. Availability is a key factor in the MVP race, and with Wilson sidelined, Caitlin Clark's path to the MVP becomes a lot clearer. Clark versus Wilson, who takes the MVP? The stage is set for an epic showdown. With Wilson sidelined, all eyes are on Clark to see if she can capitalize and solidify her MVP candidacy. The upcoming matchups between the Fever and the Aces will be must-watch TV, as Clark will have the chance to prove she's not just a rising star, but the league's most valuable player. Clark's impact on the Fever can't be overstated. Last season, the team was at the bottom of the standings, but with Clark at the helm, they've made a remarkable turnaround and are now in the playoff hunt. She's directly responsible for 37.6 points per game, either by scoring or assisting, a stat that puts her in a league of her own. Last year, they were a disappointing 13-27. Now, they're 19-17, just 2.5 games behind the Seattle Storm for the number 5 seed in the playoffs. Such a turnaround is remarkable, and Clark is at the center of it. Her stats are impressive, leading the league in assists, shooting 37% from beyond the arc, and hitting 63.6% of her shots within 5 feet. But let's not overlook A'ja Wilson. For most of the season, she's been the leading MVP candidate, averaging 27.3 points per game and nearly 12 rebounds. However, a recent ankle injury kept her out of the game against the New York Liberty. While her coach Becky Hammon has described it as precautionary, the potential impact could be significant. The Las Vegas Aces are deeply involved in the playoff race, and losing their star player even temporarily could alter the dynamics. The key question is how long she'll be out and whether this injury might affect her MVP chances. The Fever's improvement is directly linked to Clark's influence. At one point, Indiana was 1-8, and there were doubts about Clark's ability to adapt to the professional level. But now, the Fever are on a roll, having won 14 of their last 20 games. Clark's leadership is clear. Her recent triple-double against the Los Angeles Sparks shows she's not just flashy, she's focused, determined, and knows how to win. A'ja Wilson's contributions can't be ignored, though. She's been the cornerstone of the Aces, leading in both scoring and rebounding, including scoring over 40 points twice in her last 5 games. However, the Aces' strong net rating without her on the court highlights their depth. In contrast, Clark's presence with the Fever is irreplaceable. When Clark plays, the Fever's offense becomes the best in the league. The upcoming games between the Fever and the Aces on September 11th and 13th are must-watch. These games will showcase two of the league's top players and could be pivotal in deciding the MVP race. This is Clark's opportunity to solidify her MVP candidacy, and for Wilson, it will be a test of whether she can return from injury and maintain her dominant performance. In the end, Caitlin Clark's MVP case strengthens with each game. Her ability to elevate the Fever into playoff contenders, her historic stats, and her leadership on and off the court are undeniable. And it's not just about her numbers. Clark's leadership and clutch performances are transforming Indiana from a struggling franchise into a serious playoff contender. On the other hand, Wilson's value to the Aces is undeniable. She's been the backbone of the team, and her injury could be a defining moment in the MVP race. The Aces might have depth, but no one replaces the presence of A'ja Wilson on both ends of the floor. The real test for Wilson now is whether she can bounce back from this injury in time to make a final MVP push. So who's taking home the MVP? Is it Caitlin Clark's year, or can A'ja Wilson make a comeback and reclaim her spot at the top? The race is heating up, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Clark will run away with the MVP, or is there still hope for Wilson? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.